Just first off, you had a pretty good scrimmage. Just talk about your performance.
Uh, well, the performance was good, statistical wise for me, but I think most of the credit should go to the offensive lineman, the quarterback, the running backs, and the other receivers.
Tell me how they're coming together from a player's perspective, the offensive line particularly.
Oh, those guys working hard. I mean, we have a lot of those guys returning, so I think by them knowing, that what they have to do in situations, is they coming along good.
Tell me about the reputation you gained last year. You may not be a huge guy in stature, but you're awful tough. And people talked about last year the fact that the hits that you took over and over and over again, the fact that you bounced back and were able to be so successful last year. Do you like that reputation?
I love it because I'm a small guy, and most people think, small guys don't go across the middle and things like that. So I pride myself in being tough and one of the toughest players out there.
Now, Julio last year, I know he was a leader, but he's more of a quiet leader. He got it done in the field. And I remember a coach and one of your teammates saying, he didn't care, and he said it too, he didn't care whether he scored a touchdown or, made a good block or whatever, as long as he was contributing for the team. Who has stepped up in that leadership role this year?
We have a lot of guys, offensively and defensively. Dante Hightower, Mark Barry, Barry Jones, both quarterbacks, DJ Fluker, Trent, myself, Brandon Gibson, and Hanks.
And so in the receiving corps, has there been one guy, including yourself?
Yeah, it's been more than one guy. It's Brandon Gibson and Darius Hanks too.
Are you relishing the role of maybe being the man this year, the main receiver, the go-to guy?
No, I'm not relishing the role. I mean, I'm just gonna play my game and do what I have to do to help this team win.
Just talk about the offense. They had a lot of trouble. They had a lot of penalties. The running game, Coach Saban said, didn't progress as he wanted to. Just talk about where the offense stands right now, Mark.
Well, it's a lot we have to work on. We've been in camp for a week and a half, so it's a lot of things we need to work on to get better in the run game and the pass game also. We're not where we want to be at this point.
Was the offense, was a lot of that maybe caused because you guys hurt yourself, the offense, or was it because of maybe how good the defense is?
No, it really was. I mean, it really was. When we watched film, it really was about what we did as offense, not about what the defense did. That's all it was basically on, about what we did.
Is it hard not to, sorry Todd, is it hard not to pick favorites when it comes to the quarterbacks and not get into a comfort zone with one of them over the other?
Yes, really. I mean, both guys do a great job. So, I mean, I'm comfortable, and I know that the other receivers are comfortable with either one. Whoever we in the position, I think both guys could get the job done for us.
Did one of the quarterbacks, did either one separate himself, have a better day, that scrimmage?
During the scrimmage, I don't think so. I mean, both guys did basically what they needed to do. And you really couldn't tell. I mean, both guys did great in the scrimmage.
Can you talk about, is Dron Carter ever going to join the team?
That's a question for Coach. I don't know what's going on with that, so that's a question for Coach.
Are you hoping he maybe joins the team soon?
I hope so. I mean, we could use him, but I don't know. It's not up to me.
How good can this defense of Alabama's be? Because you go up against it every day.
I think it could be one of the best defensive teams that we had since I've been here.
Better than the 2009?
I don't make comparisons.
Now, with Hanks missing the first two games, who do you see as one of the younger guys that are kind of stepping up?
Well, I think Brandon Gibson don't get enough credit, but he's not a younger guy. But Brandon Gibson and DeAndrew White, Kenny Bell, Kevin Norwood,